to watch Papa Grizz 56's live stream. Please wait while we get this live stream ready. Thank you for your patience. Papa Grizz 56 is now ready to live stream. The live stream will begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, 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 Papa Grizz here. How you doing? I have my lunch. Brown still sucks? Yeah, that's okay. You could say whatever you want. They're going to make a lot of teams, good teams. They know how to really screw up teams, yeah. Here you go, Heather.
Look.
Heather. I'm feeling okay. Got my car fixed, got the garage door fixed. Wasn't the fuel pump, it was the wiring. Then they said something about my lights weren't working or something. Well, anyways, they put about $100 worth of parts on my car, and then it was like $800 or $200 worth of parts, and then
$775.
yeah, $775 in labor. Yeah, that sucks. Labor was like 3 to 4 times what the parts was. They didn't say how much per hour labor was. They just put down labor, 770 something. Is she Sarah?
Yeah.
Hello, Sarah.
I was gonna write you later, but now I guess I don't have to.
She says she's gonna write you later, but now she don't have to. Uh-oh.
Well, now you're in there and you're telling them everything that's been going on.
Well, got a little bit of income tax money left, not enough to go to Disney World, so we're thinking about getting another computer. Because this one, sound won't work on it through the speakers because Haley broke, Heather broke the tip of the headphones off in the jack, well, it's in there. And I call around places to see about getting it fixed. Well, that ain't the kind of repairs we do. We repair programs and things. Well, you don't say you're a repair shop, okay?
And we got rid of Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah, we got rid of the truck. Well, that's been gone a couple weeks. Traded it in on Haley a car, 2019
Yeah.
Buick. Now she does bug mama. Can we go driving? Can we go driving? So let her drive for a couple more weeks, and then we're going to see about getting her license.
And I showed her where to go where to practice the parking shed.
Oh. So she's getting better and better at driving. Yeah, that pickup truck was just too high. We had enough paid on that, and we had enough for a down payment on the Buick. So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I like it a lot better.
Yeah, she likes it better than mine. Mine even, she thinks that's up too high. She's got a good picture. The only reason she likes it is because it's got a sunroof. Let's see if I can do this. How the hell do I do that?
And we got the last scan back from her gallbladder scan. And they said it was working normal. It's probably just chronic acid reflux.
Chronic acid reflux. Wi-Fi calling.
Well, at least her gallbladder's okay.
Okay. Let me go here. I'm trying to do something here and I can't figure it out.
Ready whenever you are.
Okay, well, before you go, here you go. Okay, how do you get photos on here? If I want to send a photo.
What photo do you want to send?
Oh, there. Okay, I forgot that. Your car.
Oh, you told Sarah?
Yeah.
Did you tell her I'm driving?
Yeah, you're driving everybody crazy with the car.
I got a duck.
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
My duck's cuter than you.
Wah, wah.
Are we going to Troy right after your appointment?
Yeah,
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Alright.
but no, if you come back home and then go out again, you could drive the car even more.
Just leave it, don't ask. Am I driving to Troy?
Huh?
Am I driving to Troy?
Oh, shit, I forgot. You're going to Troy.
Take the freeway. She has sooner or later has to drive it. You die, you're insured. Okay.
We almost died earlier today. That dumbass. When I was going down the road, there's this one car riding his brakes the entire time, and it was this old fucking grandpa, and I wanted to honk my horn at him and cuss him out because
Hello,
he wouldn't
Nathan.
fucking go.
Sarah says hi.
Hi. People need to learn how to friggin' drive.
Yes, you should. I mean, they should.
I've been driving for 5 days, and I'm better than most people.
She's like you!
Like looking at my garage door opener. Ah. Yeah, we traded truck in and we got a little bit extra. So he put that on a down payment, got rid of the truck and got her a Buick. (2019) what is it? Encore, Escort, or something, whatever it is. I forget what it's called. Let me see. I got it written down here somewhere. Oh, shut up. Encore, ENCORE, 2019 Buick. You gotta go out, Blue.
Go ahead. It's okay, Blue. I got you.
I wish they'd have kept. I wanted the truck. I wanted them to keep the truck, but what the hey? I mean, I know she would never be able to drive it. Right now, she's going out for an interview for a job. Well, the payments on it's about $100 less than the truck was. I told my wife, I said, you know, I just said, let her drive. Let her drive.
Now it's been 5 days.
Carol won't let her drive on the freeway. I said, she's going to have to learn. One day she has to. Got a sunroof. Ooh. She didn't even figure that one out until about a day later.
Yeah, Sarah say that we got a new car than mine.
Yeah. Well, look at mine. Mine's a 2002, and I thought about getting rid of it, but no, I think I could still drive if I get out to it. Oh, my new wheelchair went through. I'm getting my new hover around.
Hey, Sarah,
that's
come on and
exciting
play. We got spoonfuls and knives.
Did I enter? Heart, 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 heart. Yeah, we had the garage door opener fixed. They put in a new one, and it even has a little keypad outside. And it's like $400 to have all that done, which ain't bad at all. My car, the two parts that they put on was under $200, but it was over $775 for the labor. The parts were only like $200. Didn't need a fuel pump. The wiring was broke, so they supposedly put a new harness on. Yeah, it took in last Friday. Got it done yesterday. But they kept coming up with oh, your headlights ain't working. What? They were working before I brought it in? You know, they come on automatically when, you know. And they found something wrong with them, some kind of little computer thingy, which was only $47. Yeah. And it was like $300 labor for that one part alone. Can't win. Been trying to get somebody to fix this computer, calling around. Well, that ain't the kind of repairs we do. Well, quit. Don't run your ads or advertisement as computer repair. Okay, that's that. You know, all you're doing is programming or whatever. Fixing programs, setting up computers for people and shit. That's not repairing shit. That's just programming. Yeah, all you have to do is take off that little thing where the headphone jack is, you know. I could probably do it, but I don't know how to get the back off. I've been messing with it and can't figure it out. It has little rivets. I might have to grind the rivets down and then get a little bit of metal screws and put in. I don't know. But that you know, a new garage door opener. It has a keypad outside, 2 of the key fobs, you know, for one for each car. Yeah, $400. That ain't bad. I was thinking more on the line to 800 to 1,000. Yeah, we got most of Mama's her last income tax check about gone. Yeah, at first they said, okay, it was $1,300 for fuel pump and, you know, have it put in. Then they said, oh, only $600 and it's just wiring. Okay, cool. Yeah, the wiring jacks was a little over $100. The wire harness. Oh, Heather, honey, yeah. Tommy Rowe. I'm like a rubber ball, baby. That's all that I am
Tommy
to you.
Rowe?
Yeah.
You mean Sweet Pea song?
Sweet Pea also sings, yes. He has a song out called Heather Honey. Yeah, I played it for her.
And I
Yeah.
song Hooray for
Hey,
Hazel.
so she put me down, hooray for Hazel, she made me again, hooray for Hazel. Gotta get her done. Can't let the house fall completely apart. Or cars. Why keep the car if not? Price of cars, used cars, is crazy. I thought about selling mine. I paid $450 for it. I put $1,000 in for the gas pump. I put in $1,800 for, you know, shit. I could get about, I think, at least $6,000 for it. Yeah, she knows a lot of songs.
And also 60s and 70s. Beach Boys, Four Seasons, The Beatles, Queen, Kiss.
The who?
Queen, Kiss, rock bands.
I don't know who they are. Show me. What songs do they sing?
I know you want to buy this.
Aw.
Heaven's on Fire by Kiss.
Kiss is good.
Can't Buy Me Love, Beatles.
Yeah, can't buy
And
me
Coffin
love.
by Big Time Rush too.
Uh-huh.
Why, Lisa, you know it's from the 50s, the day you were born.
Yeah, I know.
Besides
Yeah.
Elvis.
So what y'all been up to? Anything fun and exciting? It's been boring here. Waiting for people to call. Oh, we got this fixed, we got this fixed. I've been calling around trying to get the computer fixed. Oh, that ain't the kind of repairs we do. We do more or less programming repairs. Well, they don't say you're a repair. That ain't nothing. Programming and fixing something mechanical is two different things. One's a repair, one's a programmer. And down here in a small town like this, you gotta go, you know, I wish they had a geek squad around here, you know, Best Buy? Or Best Buy close by, just take it in, say, remove that, put a new one in, and I'll pick it up next week. You know? Nearest Best Buy, I think, is down in Dayton. Or is it down past Dayton? I think it is. Which don't help me. What did you say? I have paid for everything out of my own pocket. We ain't asking anybody for nothing. You know, Motorhead. That's like Pickle Boy talking about Doug. You know, Doug's real sick. Oh, his oxygen, you know, they got him on 8-9 liters of oxygen. Hey, I was on 9 when I was in there. I had the same thing, COVID pneumonia. Yeah. Yeah, my blood sugar was running high too. Not as high as his. Mine was only hit like 300-400. But I hope Doug gets better. That's like Pickle Boy. He came home from Florida. Took a COVID test. He said 2 said he had COVID, 2 said he didn't have it. And then he went to the hospital because he had that stomach pain or something, and they asked him if he wanted to take a COVID test. And he said no. And he said thereafter he's taken them every day afterwards. and he don't have, it comes up negative, so he thinks he's over COVID. Well, it takes you 3 friggin' months for you to test negative if you've had COVID. Oh, you got disconnected. And that's bullshit. You don't lose it. The symptoms are not, you still, even once COVID is gone, you'll still get a positive reading for 3 months. Yeah, what was it he said? He says after he eats, his blood sugar's 130, 140. Bullshit. Not with all the pasta he eats and junk food he eats. He's a friggin' liar. He don't even have diabetes, type 2. I don't know. Is it weird or isn't it weird? I've had diabetes now about 15 years, type 2. And if it's only 130, 140, and then it goes down after a while, then he is not diabetic. He's normal. They go out to Olive Garden, he gets that pasta and eats all that bread, and that's all. Your blood sugar should go high. If you have normal or non-diabetic, then it goes down after about an hour or so. And you don't check right after you eat. You got to wait about an hour to check, because it has to get into your system. But all that pizza eats, pizza is basically dough. Bread. That's the carbs. That's, yeah. So, Pickle Boy, give me a call sometime. I'll set you straight on diabetic. You're not diabetic. You probably didn't even have, unless you had COVID 3 months ago. Sure, they hate Doug so much, but they're still using him for views. Right. They have nothing to be sorry to Doug for. Bullshit. They were as much at fault as Doug was. I used to talk to Doug quite a bit, and the shit that's on videos, same shit he was talking about, and and he's even said that it's much their fault as it was his, and that somebody told him some shit about me, and then he blocked me. I like Doug. I wish him the very best. Pickle Boy, he's so full of shit that he stinks. Why doesn't Bridget like her daddy? Well, a lot of it has to do with Pickle Boy. Really? Well, Crystal Meth, at least I ain't out chasing little kids. How you think I got to the damn computer? I could run my mouth all I want to. Are you still wanted by the law for child molestation? Huh, Crystal Meth? Machine gun. You're a little squirt gun. And I think you were a bad parent, Michael and Bridget, because your daughter was old enough to enjoy Disney. I mean, come on. She understands a lot. I would never think of going someplace like that without my kids. Two, 3-year-old kid, hell, they'd love Disney. But no, you know, your thing was, oh, me and Grimm's gonna make a lot of videos, so can't be bothered by the kids. I never hid behind my wife. Where did you see me hide behind my wife? Come on. I have trouble with walking, yes. Oh, I've been out. I even canceled my therapy because they took so long. Took what was it, 2 weeks before they started therapy, and then the occupational therapy. They just called me this past week, and I've been out of the hospital for like a month. I'll see if I can find it. Okay, let me just go here, see if I can find it. Go to channel. Let me go here. Where's my tablet? 1 minute. I'm going to go there and check to see if you're blocked or not. Wrong one. Okay. Looking Glass. DERP. Unblock. Unblock. Should have done it. Okay. More or less I unblocked it. Sure, or they know they don't know me. Yes, I have trouble walking. I mean, worse now. Back then I had my wife go look over by the damn lake to see if they were down by the lake. And they weren't. Because certain people there, yeah, they lie and they're afraid, and yeah, they ain't badasses or sad asses. I didn't see them down there. Where's your machine gurgling? Yeah, I'm scamming for money. I said that we had it fixed. Did I? Was I on asking for money to get it fixed? No. I just went ahead and got it fixed. Jesus. I have not asked for anything. Yeah, with your balance, yeah. This weekend, probably not. Why, you invite me over for dinner? Yeah, that would suck. I'm just waiting till I goes back to see my doctor, and I'm going to tell, or yeah, more or less tell her that I'd like to see a leg doctor and see if I can get, or a back doctor, because my back's been killing me, and yeah, I took the couple different kind of what the CDB oil or whatever, and none of that shit works. It still hurts my back and my legs, or whatever. That Tommy Chung shit I took, that was a waste of a couple $100. Actually, I got my teethies fixed. Sorry to disappoint. Hey, mine are false, so you can call me toothless. And do you think that would bother me? No, because I am. Well, my lower ones are mine, but the upper ones is a plate. They try to hurt their, people's feelings, and they don't do it. They're looking in the mirror and they're finding your faults, which is also theirs. Yeah, that's like that one dude, what was his name? Something Machine Gun? Yeah, he was wanted by the police. Because he did something to some kids, and yeah. He was wanted there a couple years ago, I know. The dentist did a great job. There you go. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad. I don't get bothered by these damn trolls that much anymore, which is good. All that they could do is make up shit about people. At least I don't have to hide behind a mask because I'm too damn ugly. At least I don't have to lie about things that I own. At least what I got is mine. Well, let's put that one up. Oh, shit. Root canals ain't that bad. Yeah, a lot of their damn shit's getting old. That's like, you know, the furnace, you know, 6-7 years ago. Yeah, that's getting kind of old. And it was the trolls who told me to do the damn GoFundMe. I listened to the trolls and then they're using it back against me. The Pub Destroyer, hello. No, I didn't. And I hope he's doing good. Ah. Yeah, one I had was a one tooth. It needed a crown on it, and they had to do a root canal. They did the root canal, and about 8 months later, the damn tooth got wiggly and fell out. True story. Really? I don't know. I heard he took it down. Whenever I went to his thing, it said it was taken down by, yeah. Well, big A-ho truck, making a comeback. Cool. Well, I know he found God, which will do him a lot of good. Yeah, certain people didn't want him to find God. But there's good in him. I mean, you know, he's doing the right thing now, and I wish him the very best. I tried to find God, but they keep locking the damn church doors when I try to get in. Yeah, I learned that at an early age. These people you got to pray to, or, you know, that leads to churches and shit, you know, the ministers and all that. Yeah. I don't trust half of them as far as I could throw them. They're just mortal men, and yeah. I told you about when I was in Cub Scouts, the minister was banging the damn, his secretary down in the basement, not his wife. Yeah, that's, you know, this guy should be asking for forgiveness for himself. Right, he is trying to do the right thing. So how can you have me go and talk to these, confess my sins to them when they're sinning like crazy and they're not asking for forgiveness? I've seen one minister, he hung out at the bar and he never, in front of the congregation, ever asked for, you know, never asked for forgiveness, and yeah. But he was always out at the bar that, next Friday night, he'd be there. Front and center! On the Amen bar stool. And that's like half the stuff the Bible has in it. I don't believe it, I don't know. That's like the Bible says, God's merciful towards all children, and all those are his children. Well, then why does he make them with, Down syndrome or cleft lip, palate, one leg or one arm or whatever? If you love somebody so much and you're the creator, why would you create them with flaws like that? I don't know. Mama's gonna take the girls out for dinner. I told her I didn't care. I could make me a bologna sandwich and Oh, I forgot to put something out. Yeah, you forget to put something out quite a bit. I thought I'd probably get my AR, but no, don't have enough money to get my AR. So I'll wait until whenever I do. Going to church, even if it's a dumbass minister, preacher, or whatever, that you can, name shit that they've done wrong and they shouldn't even be preaching. Just to hear the gospel, the good words, and, the right words, even though it is a jerkwater talking that, it will do your soul good, I guess. Yeah. Southern Baptist down Tennessee. My friend Leonard's, his one friend was a deacon in this church, and yeah, he was out Friday and Saturday night, raising hell, drinking, or chasing, screwing around with other women, and then go home to his family like nothing happened. Yeah, that's a good deacon. Yeah, that deacon was sneaking. But a minister asking you, pray for your soul, asking for forgiveness to you, he should be asking me to pray for forgiveness for him, I used to do that there in church, fall asleep. Yeah, some of the churches when we go on scout, camping over the weekend. Where was that one at? Belden, Ohio? Yeah, that preacher, he wouldn't let you fall asleep. He'd walk down, when the scouts was asleep, he'd come down and smack us in the back of the head and tell us no sleeping in his church. We'd be in there wide awake, and Yeah, I think it was Belton. Maybe Beaumont. I forget which one. I get the two mixed up. They're so closely named. Yeah. And we made sure we had clean clothes because that was another thing. He'd run you out of his church if you came in with dirty clothes. Muddy. I mean, we'd be on a camp out and it rained all weekend, and Sunday before we go back to the camp and pack up, we'd go into town and go to church. Well, our clothes be wet, muddy, dirty. Well, he didn't like that. You're in the house of the Lord. You come in here clean. Yeah. We still always going muddy and on. We get to the same thing every time we went there to church. Yeah. I mean, we started. Me and Ronnie McLean used to hold church services in the woods, before we came home. When we went to camp down there, because it doesn't matter. What if you're a hobo or something? You stop in at his church, to pray and all this there. Is he going to chase you out just because your clothes are raggedy? That ain't a very good pasture, I don't think. That's what I always thought. What if somebody who's poor even come in with a little bit of dirt on their clothes? And is he going to be a prick about that? A lot of us stopped going because his ways, always putting us down, always calling us sinners. Well, sorry. Dream of sin a 13 or 14-year-old boy can get into. Well, yeah, you can, but not the kind of sins the adults do, A couple times a year, me and Ronnie used to put on sermons at the church that Scouts was through. I forget the name of the church. It was on Archwood. Because the pastor's one son was in the troop, and my scoutmaster had it, so we learned something because we wanted to give sermons when we were in Beaumont. That was it. Beaumont? Belden? I forget where. So he wanted to make sure we knew what the hell we were talking about. So we had to go there. And Mr. Odell, Reverend Odell, he'd go read the Bible to us, had us read the Bible, and ask what we thought, to interpret it the way we thought it meant, and pretty much the same. He even said it could be interpreted different ways. It all depends how pure your heart is. And that's where I got a lot of my beliefs from, because he didn't believe all of what the Bible said, The only ones I can remember is women was put on this earth to serve men, and gay people should be stoned to death, and maybe back then that's the way that they thought. Since the 20th century, No. 19th century even, I don't think. Well, yeah, they were still very strict back then. In the 1800s, yeah. The woman always had to listen to the man. Nowadays, hey, the man tells her something and the woman could say, fuck you, honey. Sure. Sure. Well, I remember back in the 60s, when I was in Cub Scouts, these two guys came to church holding hands and all, and the minister threw them out of the church because they were gay. Well, I figure, I thought it was wrong. I didn't agree with how they were living. Gay people, I don't agree with the way that they live, but that's their choice. No, I accepted to go to church. When I joined the Cub Scouts, when I was about 8 years old, started going, asked my mom if I could go. She says, well, I've always told you if you want to go, it's up to you. Get the mail. It's a mailman. Get the mail.
Yeah, he's fucking out of mailman. Stay.
I used to go to Wesley Methodist Church off of Loring Road.
Get on my feet.
Normally, most of the churches I went to was ones when I was in Scouts that where we went for scouting, and more or less that's where we went, or I went.
That's why he's fucking out.
Yeah.
So how many is so fun?
A couple. Oh, hey, they got a credit card application. That going in the garbage. No.
Why you mean I'm trash?
Well, she ain't got a job to pay a credit card. Oh, I've been, yeah. I've been all different, through a lot of different religions with friends. Their parents always asked me if I wanted to go to church with them. Okay. I had a Jewish friend, yeah. That was a fun one. My one friend, his family was from, where was it? Alabama, Tennessee, something like that, and they were in the Snakes. And yeah, I didn't stay there very long. If you're a sinner, the snake will bite you. Let me out of here. I've been to churches where people falling in the middle of the aisles, talking tongue, talking nonsense off the top of their heads, and, the soul of Christ has entered me. Yeah. Right, right. I forget what religion is like Methodist, but a Protestant or something like that. My grandfather went to, and whenever we went down to my mom's parents, yeah, he always made us go. And every time we went, oh, come up here and confess your sins. And my grandfather made us go up and confess our sins. Forgive me. I told my mom I was making a bologna sandwich, and I used 3 pieces of bologna instead of 2. Dumb shit, you know? Yeah, the Blues Brothers, yes. Hey, Pepe. Yeah, when I seen my friend Nick, um, when his mom and dad passed away, for the I mean, the minister would, you know, they were uh, Russian Orthodox. Well, anyways, when his parents got like 2 years, they didn't go to church because of their health. Well, the mom made a fried bologna sandwich. I had one yesterday. It was really good. A year later, Nick's mom passed away, or no, dad passed away, and minister would not come and do the service. Now, they went to this church for like 40 years, okay? They were like in their 80s, and the minister would not do their eulogy or, you know, say words at the graveside unless they paid all the back dues, whatever the hell you call it, for the past year or so. And then the minister wanted a Cadillac to pick him up and take him to the funeral home, do the service, and then they couldn't do it in the church. It had to be at the funeral home because they hadn't been partaking of, you know, the services for the past year. And he did the same thing with Nick's dad. Or his dad, Nick's dad died first, then his mom died. Yeah. And that turned me off about Catholics, because over there, where the big thing is, you know, the Pope lives and all this shit, they got money, all denominations that you could think of, skid loads of money, gold, silver, from all over the world where people's paid their dues or whatever, and it's the richest little country there is. And, you know, to me, like where my grandfather went, if something needed fixed, the people got together and fixed it. Helped them to get it fixed. They didn't hoard money or nothing like that. We're on a mission from God. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Yeah, I love fried bologna sandwiches. I like the way my dad used to make it. He used to cut the bologna maybe about an inch thick, inch and a half thick, and then fry it. Okay, Nathan, you have a great day. Right. Well, Nick's brother Myron, when they got to the church and they did the eulogy there at the church, or he talked over the grave, the minister, Myron sent the Cadillac limo, back to where it came from. The minister had to find his own way home. Yeah, that's wrong, man. You don't take into consideration that these people were sick. He never came to see them. But then when they died, pay your back penance or whatever the hell you want to call them. Yeah. That's why I'm not into organized religion. I've seen too much bad. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of good out there, but I've seen very little of it. I've seen people go to church, pay their money, even when they can't afford it, they pay. When they pass the plate, they put inside nickels, dimes, whatever they can, And then when they needed help, the church won't even help them. No. I thought that's what it was for. To me, that's, you're going there for your salvation, to pray to your God and all this there. You pray for, help with your family and things. And then when you hit on hard times, to me, it should be like Little House on the Prairie, the church, and the people around, who knows you came to your aid to help you. But they don't. Not nowadays. You're on your own. But they collect the money every week. Catholics, they send it all over to the Vatican City. You would think it would go to help the people in the community. Yeah, barn raisings, yes. But a husband gets sick and can't, take care of the family like he should. People would come, bring, food to him and stuff. Things to help, and no. Catholics nowadays, all the money goes to Vatican City, and then they appropriate so much of it towards each church to pay the ministers and keep the churches, upkeep up. That's all that money goes to. I studied religion, took a course at college, yeah. I learned a lot of bullshit there. Catholicism or whatever the hell it's called, and yeah. First thing the teacher taught us was don't believe what you read in the Bible. Yes, they found the Bible, the original Bible, but it's so old of a language, nobody can interpret what it means or what the words are or anything. They said that, what's his name? I can't think of his name. Well, anyways, he wrote the Bible what he thought his beliefs was and what he thought it meant. But he could not decipher, because like I said, it was such an old language, and yeah. Or supposedly it's the old Bible, the original one written. But like I said, it's so old they don't know. Yeah. Yes, I've seen so much of that. When they used to have them on every Sunday, they'd be on, you know. We had a guy here down by Akron, Rex Humbard. Yeah, he got so much money, he got built one of the biggest churches here in Ohio, the Cathedral of Tomorrow. Yeah, what was it all? Donations. He had a small church, a little humble church, and when he started out, you know, he was halfway decent. I gotta take this. People should get their shit right. When I cancel something, I canceled it. The PT, yeah, Tammy Baker. I forget the guy's name. Yeah, she had like when she put on makeup, I think she used a putty knife and caked it on. Yeah, yeah. Sure they did. Oh, send us $50 and we will say a prayer for you. That will help you out. If you're sick, it will heal you. If you need a new automobile, take $50 and send to us. That's $50 you got less for that automobile, but we'll say a prayer for you. Never got a single one back, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of shysters out there. I used to get a lot of my jokes from watching them. I'd be watching shit that they'd be saying, and yeah. Yeah, anything does good in your life, it's a miracle. Anything bad, that's the devil. What did my daughter do that the devil, you know, gave her Down syndrome, you know? Yeah, okay. That's like the minister saying that my daughter's the way she is because of the way I lived. Well, I used to go to church every Sunday. I changed my ways. I stopped being a hoodlum, and I started on the, you know, once I got married, I changed my life, okay? I was a good guy. I helped people and stuff. And that's for like 10 years or 11 years after I met my wife. And we were together. And, you know, then we had Heather. Well, you're holding that against me? Hey, fuck you, God, if that's the reason my daughter's the way she is. So that's why I say I believe in a higher being, you know. I don't know. I see the scientific way of the earth coming to age, you know, with people and all, coming out of the water and stuff. But religion, I mean, yeah. My sister-in-law, Betty Ann, was Catholic, and when her son was born, she was Catholic. She'd go just about every week. My brother, he was a Methodist, whatever, and he didn't think it was right him going to a Catholic church. Well, she wanted to get her son, my brother and her son, baptized, and he wouldn't do it because my brother didn't go to church. So you're going to throw away a little baby soul because, the dad didn't want to go. That really sounds promising. When you refuse to baptize like that, you're throwing away somebody's soul. They want to get saved. They want to become, one with the Lord, and you're saying, no, you can't. Who are you to make these decisions? And if you ever hear a preacher say that, yeah, he was talking to God the other night, and God was telling him this, that, and the other thing, run to the door. That dude's a quack. We're asking what the Lord's voice sounded like. Was it high and squeaky? Was it deep? Was he like Kamala Harris, giggling all the time? Yeah. I believe there's a higher being. Whether it be God, I don't know. Every religion has a God. Most of the gods are the same. You go to India, India's got, 200 and something gods? I don't know where you go with that one. I've heard stories about Jesus when he rose. He went to Japan, and that's who Buddha was Jesus Christ. So I don't know if that's true. You hear so much, you don't know what's true. You didn't get enough sleep last night. Poor baby. I went to sleep early and got up early. I was up by 7 this morning. Well, 6:45. Went to bed around 9. Yeah, but I do believe there's somebody or something, there's a higher power out there, whether it be God or not, I don't know. That's just like Christianity. Jesus was God's son, but you go to go ask a rabbi, a Jewish person, they don't believe Jesus was God's son. So, who knows? Who knows what the real truth is? Wow. Should have had my wife get some kind of back cream like Havana or something. I don't know if that should help my back or not. I feel this way. Most medicines, if you could buy it off over the counter without a prescription, probably ain't gonna help you do shit. I do believe in ghosts. I do. Because that's just like the spirit box here. I ask it, what's my name? Figure if it was real, it'd say Donald or something. But it said Papa Grizz. 3 times I asked it, and it said Papa Grizz 3 times. And Haley made a video of it that was on her channel. Oh yeah, a lot of it's bullshit. Yeah. Do I believe everyone? No. I've seen people get pulled. I mean, you could see something grab their coat and pull them. Those, unless they got a little device that pops out, you know, makes the coat pop out, you know, I don't know. But I do believe there are spirits. I don't have one. I uploaded an app, you know. What was the name of it? I don't know. Spirit boxes. Ultimate Ghost Detector. Ghost Voice Box. Ghost Hunting Tools. Spirit Audio Box. Which one was it I had? Paranormal Live Ghost Box, I think is the one I used. Is that it? I forget. That was like 3-4 years ago. But yeah, you can get them right on your phone. What's that? Right, right. But that don't mean there's a God, you know. Like I said, it could just be a higher being, or I don't know. Why do most of the Christianity religions think Jesus was God's son, but Judaism, they don't? Where they used to be Christians until after Christ, and then they went the opposite way, saying, no, that ain't Christ, or Christ is not God's son. So, I don't know. I was not there when it all happened or started, so... What is that a battery for? I need 23. I don't know. And I've been at my sister-in-law's down at her mom's house down by Coshocton, and spoons and stuff would fly in from the kitchen into the living room, and there'd be nobody in the kitchen. Yeah. Going down the farm road there, you know, like farm kind of road, gravel, and we hit something and couldn't find the body. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Carol. But that's like I had a infected tooth and all this here, a real bad infection. And I was hurting so bad, and I finally got to sleep one night, and I swear to God, Carol's mom, I was talking to her, and she said the pain would be gone until, you see your dentist. And she told me when the appointment was and all. She knew everything, and I knew it when I woke up because I told Carol that I talked to her mom last night. She thought it was nuts. She called the dentist. The time that he wanted me to come in was the same time because I wrote it all down and gave it to her. And when she called the dentist, that was the time. Okay, you take it easy the rest of the day. Hope you have a good one, a good weekend. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting off here. I've been on over an hour. Been on almost an hour and a half, and my back's hurting me, so I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a great weekend. I'll try to get on more often, but some days my back's hurting so bad and just sit here. Yeah, from the time I sat down, my back was hurting. So I want to thank y'all for coming in. Hit that like button on the way out. Make the memories with your family and friends, because that's all you got when you get older. Love y'all.